sisiksikan. Samantala, nakilala namin po ang grupong ito at nag-enjoy sila ng ating laro. At kasama nila ang KFC Crushers now with new flavors.
Si Rico ba yun?
Parang no? Parang yata. Here's Villanueva. Barangay Ginebra has hit a very cold spot on the floor.
And that's why they've gone back to their starting unit other than Mark Tagiwa. This was the unit that really gave them that lead. But it's not automatic as well. Just because these guys had a good start, when they come back, you don't know what the chemistry will be after spending some time on the bench.
9-3 run by Talk and Text. That last foul was on JC Intal, his first. Boy, basketball just this game proving is a game of shifting momentum. Cardona nails the first with a nice bounce, and they come within one. Now outscoring Ginebra 10-3. By the way, get ready for a larger-than-life show on February 27, 8 p.m. here at the Big Dome with the Backstreet Boys live in Manila. Buy your tickets now, 911-5555. Or go to ticketnet.com.ph. Oh, nice defense by Talking Text, swatting that shot. Ali Peak.
Good help defense, a part of Ali Peak, leaving his man, being a shot blocker.
Celino silences the Talking Text faithful, and they have that basket which gives them some breathing space.
And so that's the second time that Talking Text was not able to locate their man coming from an inbound from the baseline.
Yes, you remember that shot earlier by Kagiwa, almost at very close range. 3-point lead by the Barangay. Castro has 10 points. We'll try to get some more from the free throw line, and if the foul is on Wilson.
The thing for Barangay Ginebra is they know what's coming. He's going to go to the basket, but right now they still can't stop him. They changed it up. Willie Wilson now on Jason Castro because they know that they're going to sag off him anyway. And they, with Willie Wilson, they have a guy that can bump him in the air. But that time around, Jason Castro again wins the war.
Wilson committing his second personal foul. Castro dividing his charities. They come within 2. Castro already with a sum of 11. Glad you're with us tonight. Sam Sarmento here with Jason Webb. Oh, that managed to wiggle open in Tal. 37-33. Barangay Ginebra by 4. Somebody didn't mark that man.
Talked about the other guards so far. We've talked about Mac Cardona and Jason Castro. That's Jimmy Alapag's first 2 points of this game.
Intal on the other end, shot clock winding down to 9. Tubid, no answer on that prayer. Villanueva slams it, spikes it over to Cruz. New fresh shot clock for the Barangay. Nice curl by Enrico, but they'll call it as an offensive foul. First on Villanueva, he did the hook.
And that's all about scouting. They know that Enrico wants to go right. You can see that Ali's forcing him to go to the baseline, which is his weaker hand, going to the left, and a move that he's not so used to doing, resulting in a turnover.
Kaya napahook yan kasi kumukuha siya ng buwelo eh. In the meantime, Castro shot does not work. Look at Castro and Intal in the split race. Intal can chase it down, and he will check how everything is at the booth over there.
And great hustle on the part of Jason Castro. Was easily about 3 steps back before that ball was on its way to JC Intal, but was able to cover it and force another turnover for Barangay Ginebra.
Magandang gabi po, saan man kayo naroon, pinapanood ang laro ito. Mga katanaw sa Bisaya, maayong gabi ka rin yung tanan. We hope you're enjoying your PBA Sunday. Dillinger, yes. Dillinger with 6. And in case you just arrived home from out of town or from church, Deerfoot's already in the semis with a win against Rain or Shine, 95-85, closing out that series. Intal! Just blossoming here, 11 points. Castro, nice trail job by Dillinger. Intal had a slice of it, but not enough.
And offense, and we were just seeing great offense on both sides of the ball. Both teams attacking the basket as JC Intel gets called for that foul. But before he was called for that foul, hits another three-point shot. That was JC Intel's third three-point shot, but no rest. Jason Castro attacks right away. And Jared Dillinger is becoming a factor offensively with 6 points already.
I know coaches say don't block the jump shooter, but what you want to do is try to distract him. Easier said than done against Intal because he has these long limbs, and when he puts his hands up, ang hirap istopin now that he has more confidence with his outside shot. We're coming down to 5 and 50. We're knocking at 40. And in terms of deadlocks, just the third. Jump shot from the corner will not bite. And here comes Alapag uncontested. 5:40 remaining here in the first half. Castro wiggles, sends it outside to Alapag. Oh, smaller lineup now. Cardona dancing, twirling. Rejected. Denied access. 13 on the shot clock. Where is this going? To the open Dillinger. Not quite. Celina Cruz will try to organize the neighborhood. Villanueva asking for it. Mid-post area. Baguio was begging for the ball. Ooh. Is this going to be a trip to 3 free throws? Dillinger with a foul, and yes, it will be 3 free throws. He knew it. The minute the whistle blew. Look at this.
No, that's just so hard to block. Like you said, JC Intal, so much length, easily about 6'3" and a half, and long limbs, and shoots at the top of his jump. Even though Jared Dillinger is a big guy himself, could only grab or touch about the wrist of JC Intal.
You know what he constantly works on in that area where we come through in the Araneta. He's shooting against the wall. He's trying to master that backspin of his, which was not part of his college game really. He couldn't nail that outside shot on a consistent basis. And you were saying it correctly. Drive, try to create. And he's really blossomed here in the PBA. In the meantime, Talking Tex will try to get some offense going from 3-point distance with the entry of Ritualo. Second entry into the ball game. Ginebra slightly ahead. And Intal makes use of those 3 free throws. Boy, already 14 points. Castro. Here's Dillinger. Alipig draws the double coverage. Looks inside. It's a weak pass. Nearly taken away. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Castro dancing. Downstairs we go. Dillinger. Yes.
Jason Castro's been touching that basketball. He's been setting up his teammates in this first quarter already with 5 assists.
One-point lead by the Barangay. 4:29 to go, and the scoop attempt results in a foul. Ritualo collects foul number 1 and the 4th team foul of Talking Text. You're watching Game 5 of the quarterfinals. What is the only game left in the quarterfinals? Patricia Heason, take it away.
We've heard Coach Todd Reyes argue about Ginebra getting 15 more free throws this series. Well, Coach John on the other side said they brought out their stats, so we also bring out our own. He said Ginebra is one of the most fouled teams in the league in the eliminations, while Talking Tex is the team that gave the most fouls. Also, the stats show that in the eliminations, Ginebra was the least fouling team, while Talking Tex was one of the least fouled teams. So that alone shows the tendencies of the teams and the trends of fouls and free throws. Seth, Jason?
Nagsasagutan yung mga coaches. That's the whole point there. In the meantime, Peak with that familiar hook of his does not work. And Tubig says, I've got it. 43-42 count. Ginebra by 8 points. 4 minutes and 5 remaining. Rocket. Fizzled out.
Hindi ba parang baby rocket na pag sinindihan mo, hindi lumilipad? That doesn't take away.
I haven't heard that word in a long time, baby rocket.
Baby rocket. But that doesn't take away what he's been doing so far in this game. JC Intal already with 14 points leading his team.
Altogether different second quarter. As much as a 10-point lead, the early goings by the Barangay, but Talking Tex rather roaring back with runs of their own. Here comes Cardona, sees the open Castro. Retualo trying to get into position. Castro beginning to miss here. Quintal looks ahead, sees a bit of daylight. Yes! What an angle!
JC and Tal taking this basketball all the way. Jared Dillinger not giving JC and Tal enough room to take off, and every time he has taken off so far in this game, he has definitely hurt Talking Tex.
Third foul on Dillinger, and Ginebra has managed to stay away from giving away the lead. Back in a moment.